Hello and welcome to BeamNG.drive. Today I'm taking a look at the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG. Let's start by taking a look at the car in question, and this is it. It looks pretty clean. However, the 3D model of the car is taken from Forza games. It is mixed with some parts from a Need for Speed game, and it's based on an ETK and some mechanical parts from ETK from BeamNG.drive. However, it looks cool. On the inside, we have a highly detailed interior. Of course, this is from Forza. We have some issues, like for example the camera placement. The creator stated that it will be fixed. It's the same issue on the hood camera. As you can see, it's tilted both from the inside and on the outside. However, luckily the orbit camera works fine. This vehicle is pretty fast and pretty loud. So let's start by turning it on. Okay, as you can hear, it is incredibly loud, so keep that in mind. And it is incredibly powerful. Now I'm keeping the ESC at maximum strength, because if I deactivate it, I can't go straight. The wheels spin a lot, even when going straight at 120 km per hour. So it is a difficult car to drive if you don't want to use help from the car itself. However, it is a pretty pleasure experience. Okay, I was going off the track, so my speech of course jammed. It is a difficult car to drive, to learn to handle, but if you can handle this vehicle, you will have a lot of fun, because it is incredibly fast and the handling is overall decent enough. I really like the rear spoiler, that it lifts automatically its speed. Now I'm already going 250 km per hour, so it's already in position. Now let's start to brake. Oh, no. And I lost it. Okay, that was a silly mistake. Okay, now let's stop and take a look at the damage. Okay, steering is completely destroyed. Oh, stop. Perfect. You can see the detail of the damage is not very good. So if you want a high detailed crash model, this car is not for you. This car is to go fast, and of course when you go fast and you crash the car, it becomes a ball of metal, so the detail is less important. Now I was not very good in that braking zone. That's me, that's just me. Let me check. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure, but the mirrors still aren't working. Okay, now this was terrible. I got distracted by watching the mirrors and I completely overshot the corner. As you can see, some other damage, and it's perfect, so I can see the engine bay. Okay, camera please. Okay, nice. This is the engine bay, the engine, how it looks like. And this is perfect situation, because you can't open the latches at the moment. It probably will be done, but for now you can't open. No, the door, the hood and the bonnet are closed, so like the old BeamNG, old style. But as you can see, even with maximum ESC, I'm sliding around a lot. So this car it has a lot of power, all on the rear, of course, that's why it's so difficult to drive. But it requires concentration to be able to handle this car nicely in a competition, so you need to practice a lot. I did some laps before starting, and this is the result, so imagine the first. It was terrible. Oh yeah, the lights works, so that's nice. And this was a lap of this track with the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG. Now, I want to show you the difference. Now, I'm deactivating the ESC and the traction control, and you will see, okay, why they are the hazards going. Okay, thank you. You can see, look at the spinning. Look at how much the wheels spin, even going straight. This is a death trap. Whoa, and I already spun. So, it's difficult it wants to kill you. So I here, and it has speed, so I'm going. No, I'm not pushing it, and I spun again. So I suggest you to use at least the second, the red ESC. I was using the blue one, the noob one, the one for people that don't know how to drive like me. And for example, I'm using a controller. So if you are using a keyboard, hey, let me try. Okay, let's go. Now I am using the keyboard. You don't see, but you can trust me. I'm using it. Okay, let's see how can I drive. Whoa, with the keyboard. Okay. Oh, I thought I would have had more difficulties. Oh, okay. I can. Oh, I lost it. That was silly. I thought I would have had more difficulties. That's nice. So at least even if you have a keyboard, you can still drive around without the ESC, which is nice, because there are some cars, at least there were cars from the base game that were undrivable with the keyboard, I remember. I was bad, but they were so difficult, so sensitive on the throttle. Oh, okay, look at that, I'm driving better with the keyboard. Okay, no, okay. I take it back. That was not good. Anyway, this car is fast, it's dangerous, you need a lot of space to brake, woohoo! And if you don't pay attention, you will spin a lot in corners, but if you can manage this thing, it is pretty fun. Anyway, I had 3 small crashes. How about a big one, so we can see a lot more damage now. Full speed, okay, you can see now the difficulties. I was flat out and it was going all over the place. Okay, so if you go flat out, you can't keep it under control. It's almost impossible. Maybe if you have a high expensive setup with the steering wheel and pedals and stuff like that, you can keep it under control, but with keyboard and a controller it's almost impossible. Anyway, I did damage to the rear, which is good, let's say good. There are a lot of triangles here and all where the bumper should be, and the line of the trunk, it's all over the place, but oh wait, okay, it works. Wait, it works. Okay, no, yeah, I was thinking I said a dumb thing, but yeah, okay, the only latch that works is the trunk, and it closes automatically, so yeah. But anyway, this is the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG. This vehicle comes with 4 configurations only so far, and they are all the same body. It changes the paint job. There is the Black Series AMG livery, which is very cool. There is one with light bars. There are some black rims with a red circle. But overall, this car this is a simple mod. There are only 4 vehicles, all of the same power and handling. So it's just if you want a standard color or a nice livery. And now it's time for the descent, because it's been a while since I've been here. The last time it was with the Audi R8, and I'm using the black and the black and red livery. Pretty nice looking livery. It has also the black rims with the red stripe, which is very nice. It has a very cool looking aspect, this car. Also it has a bit different exhausts. But if we can compare this car to the R8, I still prefer the R8, because I like it more comparing the real life vehicles. And also it handles a bit better. This isn't bad, but I still prefer the R8. Anyway, I'm already eating cubes. Okay. We are already stopped. That wasn't the best. I will do it again, but let's take a look at the damage. And as you can see, the rear, it is very spiky, a lot of triangles. There is quite a big stretch here where the lights should be. But overall, the structural integrity of the car is very high, because I hit a cube on the driver door and it did damage, not that much. As well, on the front we have a lot of triangles. The 3D model looks nice, but when you crash, it isn't the most refined 3D model you can have. Anyway, let's do it again, because I wasn't satisfied enough. This looks a lot better than before. Now, going on the roof a bit, will I do a big impact? Yes, okay, I'm shredding parts of my AMG. Oof. Big hit on the rear once again, and on the front I'm on the roof, and I'm back on the wheels. Nice. The drive shaft is broken, so I can't drive this car anymore. Can I drive it off the wall? Yes, okay. I did some steering. I did some tampering on the test, but who cares? I just want to destroy a vehicle. And as you can see, it is a strong car. It doesn't fold like a piece of paper, but it isn't refined. A lot of triangles, a lot of spiking, and overall not a very clean crash model. Anyway, I suggest you to try this vehicle yourself, because it is very difficult to drive, so you can have a first-hand experience on this car. You can find it on the game forum, not in the game repository as far as I know. And I think that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.